Today we are brewing a black IPA, which is Paul's recipe in conjunction with two of my friends and Rocks collab.
So if you're in the warehouse side of things, it's whizzing around. This system itself is like pretty unique to a couple of breweries in Sydney. It's just us and Young Henry's that have this particular setup. We've got what they call a mash press behind you, just like basically a giant tea bag. So basically we do 3 2,000 litre brews every day. Fill up one of these tanks. They're 6,000 litre tanks. So the reason we've got like the mash press and everything like that is because it's supposed to be high efficiency, so it means like speed and it is less water. So we can do 3 brews in a row, basically all at one time. Yeah. So you sort of start one in one vessel, and then you move it to the next, and you start another one behind it, and then you move it to the next. And so we've got 3 different vessels that we can have all running at the exact same time, basically.
Of course.
Brewhouse. So it's 500 litres. It's a more traditional setup than this one. This one's all very automated, and it's got the press on it, obviously. Whereas this is a more traditional sort of mash order system. So you do one brew, and it sort of goes back and forth in between the vessels. I think we've got, oh yeah, there's something in that one. So we've got the top one prepped for you guys. So we need to jump up on the sizzle lift and stuff to pinch some yeast and do whatever else. But everything's steam operated. So all the heating and everything like that is by steam. We've got a massive boiler at the back there that just pumps steam like through these lines to basically everything.
You got gas or electricity as well?
Yeah, it's a gas boiler, and then everything like everything's steam jacketed. Huge down there. The centrifuge is basically a super fancy built up. It's just spinning shit really, really fast, separating the bit of gallon out of the thing there.
Let's get in there and do some lifting.
Paul, what are we doing?
What are we doing? We're about to mill some grain.
What's going on in the computer?
What's going on at the computer?
What were you doing over there before?
Oh, the computer's dialing in the recipe for us. So a recipe that I started off with, which is a 40 litre recipe. We need to scale that up to 600 litres. So that's what we're doing there.
Litres for 600.
Yeah, so a computer does all that mathematics for us. That's what we're doing. Going over the hop profile, there was a few hops in my recipe that they didn't have, one being Warrior. So we've just upped the Cascade. Should work out.
Same hop as Oregon State University.
No. I mean, design there, yes, but no, not grown.
Taken on much. Haven't been since then.
So yes, we're obviously we have to grind and mill up the grain first. So that's what we're doing. Isn't that right, T?
Yeah, 100%.
100%. There we go.
You said about half a minute of soap or the whole? Oh, no, that whole of that thing. That's half of the bag there. Cheers. It's just like baking a cake. Who wants to weigh out the next one? Hey, I just tipped it. Your turn.
Yeah.
Get those roasted barley. So that's that black triangle just there. So I think it's not already 4 kilos. Pretty close.
All of this?
So yeah, just turn it on the scale and see what it is. Yeah, that's already fine. Alright, cool. Fill that in. Oh, that's great. Spill it all.
Well, what's the name? Not like taking a hand, bro. Alright, half the bag, half the bag. That's the whole bag. No, I reckon it's like half the bag. Yeah.
This one's it?
Yeah, we'll carry that one over.
Oh, you can give me a hand. So we're like, we can. Yeah, hold on. Well, we're not. Go up there. Oh, we're not.
Lovely.
Good rating out of 10 on the coffin, Paul.
Rating out of 10, it's a good solid 7.5, 8. That. So we're going to put all the grain into there and we're going to steep it. Water probably around 60, be higher than 65 degrees, probably about 67, 68 degrees Celsius. So we're not boiling it, we're just steeping it, we're mashing it. We're going to let it sit, soaking in the grain and the water for a good hour, hour and a half, and then we're going to drain it off, then we're going to boil it.
Paul,
what's
the inspiration behind the recipe?
Oh, it's just one that I've made several times, so I'm confident with it.
Right.
And Rocks Brewing have made quite a few black IPAs, Cascadian IPAs in the past. It's winter time, so we did want to make a dark lager, but we thought, no, we'll do a black IPA, a Cascadian IPA. It'll suit the Canberra winter, I think. Come July, should be ready in about 2 or 3 weeks. So yeah, mid-July. Should be very enjoyable in the Canberra winter.
Paul, what are we up to now?
We are about to mash in, I believe. We're getting the liver up to temperature, which we'll call our strike temperature. So we want it to sit around the 68 degrees. I think that's what we're going for. So because the grain is obviously not at 68 degrees Celsius, we have to raise that strike water up to maybe 72, 73. So when we add the grain will drop the temperature down and hopefully balance out around 68. Gary, what was our strike temperature? About 68?
67.
67, there we go. There's water coming out here. We're making sure that the water is clear.
It was like we walked out of our hotel.
Is the right profile. Got the right salts.
One direction, we've got to a restaurant.
And yeah, from there we'll mash in, adding the grain.
Why is there so much water coming out?
Sorry?
Why is there so much water coming out?
Cleaning. Got to make sure things are clean and sanitized. Very important. Very important with brewing. How important is cleaning and sanitizing? Very, very important. Just using the pH strips to see what the obviously what the acidity is of the water. This is
Yeah, that's all the grain. Yeah. Like some food. Alright, need some salt.
Oh,
These hard starter.
Alright, stop being greedy. Yeah.
we got that Maltese Milo.
I'll get that. Yeah. You have to get the Maltese though. In the middle of the Maltese, you have to try.
How good are Maltesers?
They're fucking so nice. Yeah, definitely get that, eh? Get it without the chocolate.
What are the other little ones? Ovaltines. That Ovaltine vibe.
Yeah.
Alright. He's just waiting on
Eat brains.
Well, I was just saying, I like the chalkboards to look like you can take them down and write on them and not have to like climb up the wall.
Yeah.
climb up there to
You
don't get up.
No, like, they look like you take them off and then you write on them and then you put them
put
up.
back up.
Yeah. That's really convenient.
Still the idea, like, go. What the like really start already. Yeah. Will you be able to taste this beer today, or what's the go?
We'll be able to taste it in its first stage. We have to condition it and ferment it, so it's going to taste a lot different afterwards. But yeah, we'll have a good idea of what it should taste like at the end of it. At the end.
And then what's the process after today?
Well, we put it into a tank and we carbonate it and we clarify it, and then we put it into kegs. Bring it down to Canberra and we can drink it. We were trying to hit 67 degrees, so we can see that we're around 72. So at 72 degrees, when we add the grain that is, room temperature at the moment, what's that, 15, something like that, it should drop it to about 67, 68.
We're ready to start chucking in some base water. So let's do this thing as 1,000 deadlifts. Close pretty much every valve, just so we future-proof afterwards.
Yep.
I'm not pretty excited.
Is this like thin?
Yes.
The main one is that we want the mash tun isolated because we don't want to start filling it up and have it go anywhere other than the mash tun. So,
Well,
what do we need? We need hot water. It's not supply. And we want cold water.
So we're just mixing the hot and the cold water to get it to
The right temperature first, and then we'll close off the bottom and put a little bit of water in.
Yep.
Then we start chucking our grain on top of it. So, I'll let you do the honours as well. So I'll walk you through it. So basically, you can pretty much go full hot and just control your temperature with the cold, because the cold comes in quite a high pressure hot.
All right, let's hot and cold.
So that's the one we hold there. Right at the blue. We've got drain open, so you've got all the time in the world to get your temperature right first. And then once your temperature's right, you start filling it up. So you obviously...
No, we're going to go a bit higher.
Yeah, you want to go a bit high. You want to go probably close to 72. Yeah. But
So-
as we chuck in the grain, we'll keep adjusting the temperature anyway.
And where's my bottle? This one's my...
Right, so it's just those two there.
right on.
So start by... It'll be very, very solid.
See what's happening.
Man, we're just here. Want to brew some beer?
So we're adding basically chalk.
It's calcium chloride and calcium sulfate.
Calcium chloride and calcium sulfate.
Yeah. So start getting grain in.
I won't be able to look at the grain. Someone else will have to do that. Alright, I'm going to come down and you guys can put the grain. I can't get that.
Yeah, no, fuck, fair enough.
Alright, so we just put some salts in basically, some calcium to some chalk to harden the water up because we're making a black IPA. So it's not exactly chalk, but more or less that's what we were adding to the water there. To make the beer taste extra special.
Everyone can copy.
Yeah, but like, and then or yes. Yeah, well, I mean, it's kind of special. We have some of this. But it will be a bit of setting up. Yeah.
Slow down on water.
Yeah, you probably got this on the bottom and then
Got the sisters to still have fun.
Yo, why is that girls team? What are you doing?
Put some beer, bro. Put some roasted, what was it?
Roasted barley.
Roasted barley. Yeah.
Get the bottle man up there. I even up.
Chef T cooking up some beer.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh, that's good.
Mom and I used to be cooking up pizzas.
T, what's easier, cooking up a pizza or cooking up beer?
I stick with pizza, man.
So we fill up like a free
Are we allowed to on here?
Just like paper effects, eh?
Yeah, it smells good.
It's like orange with like a hint of muesli bar.
Definitely like over the roast stuff. You know, it's not.
I think got up. I'm on pumpkin Kobe vibes.
Yeah, money on flour roast. Maybe at halfway.
Half filled or?
Yeah.
How slow are we talking?
Yeah, about that. A little bit faster.
Press top.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's what you want.
Oh, too fast. He's like, get to work.
Rapid with now.
Can't skip.
Yeah, no, I just
Where we right to
first one I've done. That's the first one I've done. Oh man. All right. Just smoke block.
Like whoever created all this beer making should have way too much time on their hands. I'll be honest.
Slightly smoke.
Another one?
Yeah.
Another one.
Yeah. That's only like the 50% of that's anyway, so we did that, and then we've also got hickory smokes, the red chicken. Oh, now you look pretty cover out. 64.
Oh, a fair bit of grain in there. Yeah, it's not like border or just West Coast.
Yeah, so yeah. Come on.
Paul, so we're about to put in the last bit of grain.
Yes, we are.
Can you run through everything that we've done so far and where we're up to?
We have milled the grain. We have. Sorry, mate. No, it's okay. We have milled the grain. We have put the grain into our mash tun. We've added hot water.
Yeah, well, it's all
Not boiling, hot water to the mash tun to soak the grain. And that's what we're doing in one of these tanks now, not this one, but the one over the other side where Shane is, up there. We're just going to put the grain in, which will sit at the bottom, and we're adding water, not all the way to the top, but we're adding it. And there's an arm in there that spins around, that mixes it together. And we're going to do that for about an hour. In that process, what we're doing now, mashing, we're extracting sugars. So the starch, which is inside the grain, the barley, once it's malted, we will the hot water will change those sugars change those starches to a maltodextrin.
Why are they making fake grain?
And from there we will boil it. But I'm getting ahead of myself. But yeah, so at the moment we are mashing.
I knew I did that.
So the water's one of these things. We're Probably getting up to about here, about 3/4.
Yeah, big whistles.
And like a cup of tea, you put the tea bag in. In this analogy, the tea bag is the grain, and we just let it sit for. Then we're going to do about an hour, 60 minutes. And then we'll have a sugar water. Yes, sugar water. We have some flaked barley. So we're not going to extract sugars from this. We're going to extract body starches that will give the beer a nice mouthfeel, a little bit of haze. Loving it. Tastes like porridge. Basically is porridge anyway. Lovely. So I'm going to add a few kilos of this. We'll have 5 kegs of it, so hopefully we'll think of a name before we start the last one. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure Black IPA. It's a hoppy latte. Maybe we can. So yeah, we can do it Cascade. I definitely should do this.
I make sure I got myself extra dirty. It's like I'm the only one that works hard, as you can see.
So you just went in and got like a bit of like.
Like that boils in a lot less time, so it's nice to be fair. So on that one, we go about an hour to an hour and a half. Then you got how good we go.
Yeah, because it's more traditional. Yeah.
But this one, we can get it down to about 45 minutes.
And what temperature you sort of aiming for there?
So it'll be like boiling, but it doesn't have to be able to flash off the nest and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But we do that anyway to speed it
Is
up.
it just because of the agitation moving oxidase that you're just driving all those
So we
sulfides
just
out?
describe it as the roll of the boil. So increasing that roll. Yeah.
The roll. Yeah. Okay.
So if someone else is in the brew house, you just see, how's it rolling. But it gets very aggressive in there.
How do you clean it out?
It gets caustic things every time we use it. Not for the Whirlpool, because the Whirlpool's still hot. We're not really worried about picking up anything. But this is our reservoir for our heat exchanger. Our heat exchanger has a deep green. Green, this is what goes to our mash filter. The filter's over here. They don't show all the plates on it, but it's this guy.
Yep.
They're going through here. The best way to see it, it goes mash tun. So this won't transfer to kettle. There's a part where it's missing, so we go filter over to our brand, but then from the grant back to the mash tun, but it doesn't show those hard pipes. It's just, we just know that that's where it goes when it's not going to the kettle.
So those were things sort of like added after and like add-ons kind of?
No, it's not necessary to control from here because we do it manually. So I think it's pretty much this valve here, but it doesn't really need any of these to picture. So you go mash tun, filter, kettle, and this one's easy to see because they have all the actuators on the pipes. We'll go from the kettle. This goes out over here, for example. So we can visualize the beer going out of the kettle into the Whirlpool. That's a side port you're storing there. And then once we're done, we go out of our Whirlpool, through our pump, through a pre-filter on the heat exchanger, so our heat exchanger doesn't get blocked. They'll take out any stuff that the Whirlpool didn't, like hot matter, just like anything that's kind of thick. Take out first, through our heat exchanger, then out of the brew house. And that's when we lose control after this. Everything else is manual.
Technology.
Control the transfer the liquid to the tanks from there.
Most of it, yeah. There's a few manual ones, so the only one that we don't really control is going into the mash press. We have to do that manually just because it requires a lot of fine control. So that is this one over here.
So that's just doing it by eye.
I do it by sound. So it's like a rhythm to it, and after you've done it enough times, you'll just hear it be like, and you can kind of tell how fast it's going fast.
You're losing that much more, whereas that's almost like 100%, and you get everything back out. Like, you know, for here, it's got to be like, yeah, that's right. From here, it'll drain out, whatever the left in the grain will be like wet, soggy grain, and it's get chucked out. After that, it'll be like.
Is this shot making you really talk? Yeah?
I've never seen no one.
Let's just keep this one going for a while.
I thought it was for cleaning something, man. That's when I first saw it.
So I just feel like, yes, we said the bottom of all the water liquid just drop into that tray thing and it can go out.
I think we need to shoot one-out shots like this.
We're also going to caustic and sunny the heat exchanger again after this.
But this is a chiller though, right? That's what
Oh yeah, it's after heat exchanger.
it's
Yeah.
and that'll get it from boiling to kitchen temp.
Yeah, about. Well, I mean, that'll do it pretty much instantly as we transfer. Or transferring take about 30 minutes.
Oh, that's like 500 boots.
Well, my mate the other day, like, literally checking here, it was
I
like,
think that's pretty. Yeah. Largest will take about twice as long as that because we'll be doing about 10 degrees. Yeah, it's ready to do.
it's definitely fine.
It is really a different look to the Panthers. Now the Oilers have to take a deep breath and get themselves back to the
What are we filming here?
What do you think, Tim?
That's mad. Nice.
Shout out Ultra Football.
I know that.
Big crossbow.
Oh, big one.
Yeah. Yes.
While on the phone.
Jeez.
All right.
Get those fucking hops in there.
Smell it. Smells sweet.
What are the first? Yeah. So Cascade going in first, and then
Cascade's taking over from
Warrior.
But it's also Cascade in there as well, so it's going to be Cascade, Cascade, Centennial. Yeah.
So just two got profiles.
Yeah.
Oh, so we didn't get any Galaxy.
Warrior. No, that goes in better. That's right.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Plenty of hops to go in still.
Yeah.
Alright, but for now we're starting research, so we're going to set our bed and then start clarifying our word. So
And we'll be able to see it.
be able to see us.
We'll be able to see it. Be able to see the colour. But it will get darker once we boil it, though, right? Is that right?
Yeah. The grant, then we pump it back in. Try to get a bit in there first. And with any luck, we'll get salt. Yeah.
What's up,
What are we looking at here, Paul?
We're looking at the colour.
Yeah.
I'm also looking at the clarity, which is not going to see too much from here. Also, just the colour and the light. How much light is through? I usually look at the top part and see how much light's going to get through. But also, when it boils, it's going to condense those colours. So I'm assuming it's going to be not exactly like a black beer, but it's definitely going to be dark.
Oh, it'll definitely get blacker. It starts off kind of dark brown, but as we boil, it'll turn darker and darker as the sugars kind of melt down. It's like, what do you call it? Maillard effect or whatever it is? Yeah.
What do you do? Maybe that's 6.5?
Yeah.
Well,
That'd be
my recipe was like, I think it was about 6.5, 6.0. As I said, I think that's just because I was using back yeast. That everything.
Yeah. Let's see how it goes. I think this will probably finish around 3.5 later, based off the first off. Like we aim for 6.3, but if we get in that ballpark, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's probably when you're mashing it in lower temperatures, like this 62, 63, that's where you start to flatnize, where you don't get that temperature right. It's like, what's happening? It's like you've basically created a jelly at the bottom of your mash tun.
Yeah, you'd have to add quite a lot to end up doing that. Like if
I know homebrew systems that have done that before, but I'm assuming it might have been done.
Yeah, it can. Like we did a rice lager recently, actually. So half of it was rice, and we still didn't have that issue because we have such aggressive mixing.
Mix it, yeah.
It doesn't just sit at the bottom. But you can add in a protein rest to try and counteract that. So
you wouldn't have to worry with like a smaller shipment on a bigger one, right?
No. Well, we don't have to worry about that one at all. Because we're flash press, so it's only this one.
Only this one.
Yeah. So far, we have managed not to get stuck. Definitely got very slow before, but not stuck. You're right. You can take another one if you like.
That's all right. We'll go on his behalf.
That'll be enough.
Get an action shot of chucking the hops in.
Oh, we will be.
Going. 1 gram cryo Cascade.
So we're chucking this in?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys want to like take turns taking photos with it.
Yeah, we should. Let's have sulfate
It's going to be the best opportunity to get photos.
Get onto an airport. All right. And
what's
this is
the-
Cascade. No, sorry.
Cascade, yeah.
Oh, it's the bright.
Yeah.
Smell that.
Such finesse, oh, such finesse. You look like you know what you're brewing.
All right. Smells so good.
Oh, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, wash your hands, mate. Yes? How do you want me to answer that question? Honestly. Alright, get in there.
Don't spill any like I did. Yeah, that hops.
They look like smoker
Pellets. Yeah, the movie.
Hollow?
Yeah, that's not. So you've done that before, too. Thank you, Eddie.
No worries, guys.
Thank you.
Paul, give us an update on today. Where are we at?
Where are we at? Well, we've just done our first hop addition. So we've done a milling, we've done the mashing, we have sparged. We are now into the boil, so 60-minute boil. At the start of that 60 minutes, we've put in the cryo, help me out here, Kane, the Cascade, the T90 Cascade cryo hop. So that's the 60 minutes. We'll count down from that to 15, so 45 minutes from now, we'll do another hop addition, which will be Centennial.
Cascade Centennial, yes.
Centennial, not cryo, just Centennial. And then in the Whirlpool, we will add another hop addition. So there'll be 3 hop additions in the boil before fermentation. Stay tuned. This didn't let me renew my white license.
Yeah, no, that was the same
I
here.
still have my CBI 900.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's all been calm.
Oh, I love my bikes, man. My first daughter was born.
Yeah.
It's just like from a bike.
Yeah.
All right. So what stage are we up to here?
We are about to dump our spent grain.
Spent grain. Grain that has been spent.
It is
no longer
no
useful
good to us anymore. Yeah.
Maybe to pigs, or cows, or chickens, or something like that. That's what this big tub is over here. And there's a lot of heat going on here, so I'm going to step back. There's a man that knows what he's doing.
Just check all the moisture out.
And you do that slowly because there might be pressure.
It won't really be pressure, it's more just boiling water spitting out.
Oh, but if you can smell that, it is beautiful smell. Beautiful smell.
Let's drop our rate. Next, I'll get a moving bit.
It's coming. It's coming. Oh, watch the spent grain.
I wasn't looking, but like my foot was perfectly liquid, so I just kind of slid over.
So this is all the grain that has absorbed all the water we put in there. That's why we had to put more water in that sparging process there. I can't say this enough. The smell is so good.
Intoxicating.
And there's no pumps here or anything. It's just gravity that is pushing all this out. The way that they did it for hundreds of years before we invented pumps. And stainless. Oh, a little bit of chocolate. A little bit of roast, like toast, burnt toast. How much the grain expands and absorbs the liquid. That's a big part of the brewing process. It's making sure the grain has absorbed enough liquid to push out the sugars, and then leave yourself with, as Jerry decided, a spent grain. Grain that doesn't have any sugar left in it, but still.
Very bready, very like syrup.
Not like a real neutral flavor. Like if you're really, really hungry, it would sustain you. That's about all it would do. It tasted better. It tasted better before we put it in, and now we've taken all the flavor away. There's not much left there. I'm just like a muesli bar. Beautiful one. Love it. And you'll see the gun turning around in here. Oh. It pushes it out. Then that's pushing the grain out. Doing it very softly, like.
Got foggy.
Pretty
All right.
steamy in there.
We're here with Eddie, Gary from Rocks Brewing. Thank you for letting us spend the day with you, having a beer, helping us make a beer.
Been a pleasure.
I really look forward to drinking it, and hopefully one of you will come down to Canberra. The tap show going on.
Oh, yeah, you've been
I
there.
know you've already been there. Have you been there, Eddie?
No, not yet.
Have a good Eddie down.
Okay.
To all my friends, thank you very much.